Hi everybody, welcome to Curse Call Tarot. This video is for the Twin Flame Collective, alright? So we're going to break it down into the masculine and the feminine energies. It's not masculine and feminine gender, it's energies, because as twin flames, we are to be balanced in both of the masculine and feminine energies. So please take what resonates. And what I mean by that is you can be a man and resonate with the feminine energies. That just means that your feminine has a message for you within yourself. All right. So let's go ahead and get started here. All right. So we're going to use the Romance Angel Oracle cards and get an overall energy, and John Holland's Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards for the heart for clarifiers. So start masculine energies. Where is the masculine energies in this present moment? Love yourself first. Self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So the masculine energies in the Twin Flame Collective is learning to have self-respect, learning how to raise their self-esteem, learning how to love their self first so that they can magnetize their other half to them. Beautiful. So what's going on with the feminine energies? Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So the feminine energies is in the energy of, yes, they understand that this is their soulmate. All right. So let's pull clarifier for the masculine clarifier. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and it's called Strengthening Bonds. All right. So what I feel is the masculine energies is strengthening the bond with his feminine energies. All right. What I mean by that is the masculine is learning how to balance out his masculine and feminine energies within himself. All right. He is strengthening the bond with his feminine. Now, if you look, the masculine is the yellow and the feminine is the orange. All right. So he is definitely strengthening the bond within his self between his masculine and feminine energies. And how is he doing that? He is learning how to raise his self esteem and love his self first. All right. I see the ones as, yeah, it's the Ace of Pentacles, but I also see ones as us, as self, as our human self, and especially the Ace of Pentacles, because the Pentacles is the 3D energy. All right. So I feel that that's what's going on with the masculine. He is learning how to raise his self esteem and strengthen that bond between his masculine and feminine energies within his self. All right. Beautiful. So the feminine soulmate, what's going on? The Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords with the feminine energy in a soulmate. So the feminine energy definitely understands that her twin flame partner is not just a twin flame, but a soulmate twin flame. They are soulmates. They are twin flames. All right. But the feminine energy is, she's in this word, like this Eight of Swords energy, like looking at these two different sets of stairs and kind of feel like being trapped. Like, how can I overcome this challenge? How can I break free of this hopeless energy and tap more into my masculine energy? Because I'm looking at this yellow. That's the masculine energy. All right. How can she, I'm saying she because it's feminine energy, and this helpless and hopeless energy of just not knowing what to do next. All right. And I kind of feel like that's why she is in this energy of understanding that her twin flame is her soulmate. I kind of feel like she understands that her other half is not just a soulmate, but more than that. Okay. And I kind of feel like that's why she's in this hopeless energy, because I kind of feel like they are mirroring on a soul level. And, the masculine is learning how to raise his self esteem, strengthening that bond within himself between his masculine and feminine energies. All right. The feminine feels that. And that's why she's kind of in this energy of helpless, because of him raising his self esteem. All right. So beautiful, beautiful energies. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to tap into their headspace. What do they want when they are their headspace? How are they viewing each other? Their heart space, how are they feeling when it comes to one another? What they want in the real world, in the present moment, and on a soul level, what's going on a soul level. So I have several decks out here, so we're just going to go ahead and pull some messages. We're going to start with the masculine. So when he's viewing his other half, okay, when he's viewing his other half and he's thinking about her, what's he thinking about? How is he viewing her? If we were to look through his eyes, what is he seeing when it comes to his other half? You feel like home to me. So he's telling her, you feel like home to me. Okay. In this situation, you are home to me. Of course, she feels like home to him, because they are twin flames. They are soulmates. Five of Pentacles, isolated and alone. All right. So let's pull another card before I go into that. Barrier. Yeah. So that's why the feminine in it is in this helpless and hopeless energy, because I kind of feel like that the masculine is mirroring that energy to his feminine. So when he's thinking about his feminine, he feels isolated, he feels alone, and this is a barrier between them. Okay. But he is viewing her as home. He is viewing her that she is home. She is where he belongs, even though I kind of feel like these twin flames are in separation. He feels isolated, he feels alone, and there is a major barrier in that connection. And that's why he's in this energy of strengthening that bond within his self, so that he can break out of that barrier. Okay. So, what about the feminine? What's the feminine thinking? Or how is the feminine viewing her masculine? Whenever she thinks about him, how is she viewing him? I wish I could take back the things I said. So the feminine perhaps said some things that she wishes she could take back. And maybe that's why she's in that helpless energy. She feels all tied up in her headspace because, what did I say? Did I say the right thing? Did I do the right thing? I know that this is a soulmate, and, I feel it on a soul level. I know that he is the one for me. And there are some things that I had said to him. Maybe this feminine that I'm channeling was mean to her masculine. Empress, divine feminine. So definitely the feminine energy, wishing that she could take back things that, she said. Material world, yeah. So again, feminine energy. So I really feel that the feminine wishes she could take back the things she said and heal this relationship here in the material world. I do feel that she, like I said some mean things to her masculine and is like, well, it's too late now. The words are already out there. All right. So let's pull the Power of Love Oracle card and see how they're feeling about one another. Ownership. You acknowledge, this is the masculine, by the way. Masculine is taking ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. So within the heart space, he has taken ownership for whatever he did. All right. And again, I kind of feel like there's major mirroring going on here. Perhaps the masculine was mean to the feminine, and she's mirroring that back to him, so that he can take ownership of the things that he has did and learn his lessons. All right. So your beauty still moves me. So he's telling her within his heart space, his heart is telling him to take ownership of the misdeeds. All right. Take ownership of the things, whether they're lessons or blessings. Just take ownership and of whatever happened. All right. And he's saying to her in a heart level, your beauty still moves me. Thoughts. Yeah. Yep. So he's thinking about things within his heart space. He is definitely taking ownership. He is acknowledging um his heart space is what I feel. And that's why he's in this energy of strengthening that bond within his self, within his masculine and feminine energies. All right. Yeah, nostalgia. So I feel that he within his heart space, he's thinking about his feminine and all the good times that they had. I feel that he's also thinking about um like the reason why he kept his heart on a string with her, or perhaps her heart on a string. So that's why he's in the energy of taking acknowledging everything, the good and the bad within the heart space. All right. He is definitely in the energy of acknowledging that. And he is also saying, look, your beauty is still it I kind of feel like he's saying, look, your beauty is like a blooming flower. He is definitely taken he's acknowledging that too. So he is definitely, his heart space is in this energy of understanding why or what was keeping that heart on a string. All right. So feminines, the feminine energy in her heart space when she thinks when she feels her masculine, what's going on in her heart space? Loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. All right. So she is definitely staying loyal to her to her divine masculine. Is it possible to forgive and forget? I kind of feel like in her heart space, you know, she's like, all right, I'm loyal to you and I'm devoted. And, now is it possible to forgive and forget the things that I said, the things that I did to you? King of Swords, quick wit and intellect. Yes. I kind of feel like she's in this energy of, like, again, she said some things that wasn't very nice, and she's, telling her masculine when she, her heart is telling her to stay loyal, and be consistent with that loyalty. All right. And it's her heart is also, I kind of feel like her heart is forgiving her masculine for perhaps some words that were spoke to her, or maybe she's asking for forgiveness for some I'm all choked up here. So somebody isn't sure how to come about and ask or give this forgiveness. I feel asked for forgiveness is what I feel. All right. Yeah. Okay. So I kind of feel like the feminine is in this energy of either forgiving and forgetting her masculine, or she wants her masculine to forgive her for the words that were spoken, the mean words. Because that King of Swords energy is somebody who is unemotional. They'll say it and they don't care. They'll cut you with their words of, the sword of words, and they will cut you until you bleed. All right. So I kind of feel like the feminine is in this energy of being guided through the darkness, so that she can't be loyal to her masculine and find the forgiveness or even come forward and ask for the forgiveness. I kind of feel like there is major mirroring going on here. Even though the mirror card hasn't popped out, I still feel it. I'm empath. I feel everything. So I kind of feel like the feminine and the masculine and feminine are mirroring one another, all right? And with the King of Swords, that's masculine energy. So I kind of feel like maybe the feminine, either her masculine self come out and was really rude and mean to her other half, or perhaps this is being mirrored from the masculine to the feminine, and she's mirroring it back to the masculine so that she can show him what needs to be forgiven and forgotten. Okay, if that makes sense. All right. So let's move on to what is going on in the 3D world when it comes to the masculine. What is going on with the masculine energy? What does he want right now, today, when it comes to his feminine? I was reminded of your set recently. So something triggered whatever perfume you're wearing, feminine, or maybe who knows, but there was some sort of a scent that caused your masculine to think about you. Concrete ideas. So kind of feel like he maybe want to make something concrete here in the real world. And then we got pride and ego. So it kind of feel like, his pride and ego is what's keeping things from being concrete here in the real world. I see concrete here as the real world, things that are manifesting here that will be stable. All right. So I kind of feel like he's in a bit of his pride and ego when it comes to putting something concrete here in the real world. And like I said, this is present energies, this is today's energies, not saying it couldn't change tomorrow. All right, but I kind of feel like the masculine is in a bit of a pride and ego energy, like his pride is preventing him from coming forward and putting something concrete here in the real world. All right. So feminine, what's the feminine want here in the environment? I wish I had told you how much you really meant to me. So she's like, I wish I would have been honest with you, and I wish I would have told you how you really meant to me, how I really felt. Universal alignment. Yeah. So I kind of feel like, the star card, she's hoping and she's a wishing. I kind of feel like she's staying a bit optimistic as well, but I kind of feel like there could be some healing happening. Yeah, family. Yeah. So I kind of feel like the feminine is like, I really wish I would have told you how you really meant to me, but I kind of feel like, she is feeling that again, you are a soulmate. You are part of her soul family with the star card beside the family card. You are part of my soul tribe. My star family is what I feel. And I kind of feel like she wishes that she would have told you that message here in the 3D world. All right. So, what's going on a soul level? All right. With the masculine soul level, his soul is telling you, feminine, that he still loves you. Ace of Wands, and he wants a new beginning to be sparked between you two after a period of deception. Okay, I kind of feel like, again, he's hiding behind something. He's hiding things. He's hiding how he feels, is what I feel for the feminine. He's hiding how he feels, and he does still love you. He loves you on a soul level, and he does have this spark of curiosity that he wants to have some sort of a new beginning because of how he feels. That is sparking something within his soul, but he is hiding how he feels from his feminine. Now, if you think about it, if you go back here, he did have the feminine's heart on a string. Okay. So what about the feminine on a soul level? Feminine saying to her masculine, you are an angel. You are an angel. Knight of Wands. And she wants to go on a passionate adventure with you. And also wants to return. Okay. So kind of feel like the feminine is like, look, masculine, I love you. I know we are soulmates. We are meant to be. But you are my angel. Okay. I kind of feel like she wants to tell him, I love you. My heart is still loyal to you. And I am ready to go on this passionate adventure on a soul level. I am ready for to return to you or for you to return to me. That's what I feel. All right. So let's move on to what's a lesson that each one of you guys are learning on a soul level. So, what is a lesson that each one of you guys are learning through this 1111 portal? So, divine masculine, what's a lesson that the masculine energy is learning in this portal? Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So, the masculine has some sort of guilt that he has to learn on a soul level. What about the feminine? Surrender. I can release my need to control. Yeah. So the feminine is surrendering control to the divine, and the masculine has to release some guilt so that his soul can elevate and grow. All right. So next, we're going to pull up, how is this lesson empowering them? How is this lesson empowering the masculine and feminine energy? Masculine, how is that guilt empowering the masculine? Sacred dance and movement. So I kind of feel like this guilt, once it's released, his soul can move. His soul will be doing this sacred dance. And I kind of seen that on a soul level with the masculine, with that spark. All right. So I kind of feel like, again, these two are mirroring one another. He is guilty of some things that he has said. He is guilty for abandoning his feminine and making her feel alone. So, this lesson of guilt, once he learns that lesson, it will empower his soul to elevate and move and raise his self esteem. All right. What about the feminine? And what will happen? How, if the feminine learns this lesson and she surrenders the need to control this situation, how can that lesson empower her? Magnetize and attract. Beautiful. So the feminine is going to learn, her soul lesson is to surrender the need to control so that she can magnetize and attract her masculine to her. Beautiful. Wow. All right. So yes, we are in the 1111 gateway. So what we're going to do is pull a gateway card for each, see what's going on. And I have these are the gateway cards by uh, Denise Lynn, and then we're gonna pull the messages from the gods transformation cards by James William Praw, and then we're gonna pull a signs from Spirit Love Oracle and see what's the signs that your guides are giving you in this portal concerning this partnership. All right, so the masculine, what's going on? Well, let's just pull a couple for the connection. I didn't even pull any for the connection. I just pulled masculine and feminine energies. Oh my goodness. I forgot all about the connection. All right. So before we do that, well, actually, we'll go ahead and do the portal. So the gateway that is opening up for this twin flame collective that I am channeling, what does this gateway look like? Rising above. I see only beauty and grace. So I kind of feel like, this is an energy where they're rising above things that no longer serves them, and they're only seeing the beauty and the grace in this connection. Okay. I kind of see like the feminine is opening up like that lotus flower, and the masculine is tapping into his more feminine energy. Again, the present energy, where here it is, he is strengthening that bond within himself of his masculine and feminine energies. All right, so let's pull another one. Trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. Yes. So, this connection is going through this portal of rising above things that no longer serve them, and trusting their intuition, and understand that this connection is truly guided, is what I feel. So through this portal, I feel it's a positive energy. I kind of feel like spirit is giving this connection a key, a key to understanding that this is a truly divinely guided connection. All right. So I feel one more card should do it. Simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. And look, if you look at the card, there's a feminine on there, cleaning the clutter. So kind of feel like there's a lot of feminine energy coming through here. So kind of feel like this could be significant to either the masculine's feminine side, or the feminine's feminine side. Okay. But it is significant to the feminine energy. I kind of feel like the feminine energy is cleaning out the clutter within their headspace, within their home, within their heart, especially within their heart. All right. And simplifying things by, removing things that no longer serve it, rising above things that no longer serve them, and understanding the simple pleasures of life by trusting their intuitive guidance. All right. So let's pull messages from the guides. Let's see what your guides have to say, twins. Right. So messages from the guides. Feel joy in all you do. Exactly. Feel the joy in everything by simplifying your life, or rise above the emotions that no longer serve you. Okay. And start feeling the joy in everything that you do, especially within the sacral chakra, which is the feminine chakra. Okay. Let go of ego. Now, who had the ego card? The masculine energy. He's the one that had the ego. The ego is keeping the guilt. That's why the masculine has to learn the lesson of guilt, so that he can let go of his ego based energy and start feeling joy in his feminine chakra. Learn from your mistakes. Who got that one? The masculine. Again, the feminine too. The feminine had, I wish I could take back the things I said. Okay. I also feel like the mistakes energy is coming from the masculine side as well, because he is learning a lesson of guilt. Guilt, being guilty for the things that he did. All right. So what are the signs that these guides are showing these twins? Yeah, the renewal within the relationship, being aligned within your chakras. All right. So kind of feel like maybe spirit is showing these twins the renewal of alignment, being in alignment with things, feeling the joy in all you do. Protected, yeah. That you are this collective is protected. The angels have your back. Blue, serenity, tranquility, and peace, so that you can be at peace and feel tranquil. Beautiful. Yeah. And sever the things that no longer serves you. Exactly. I feel that they are showing you what you need to sever, twins. Masculine and feminine, both. This is for both sides. Spirit is showing you guys what you need to sever to bring this partnership back together, is what I feel. Okay. So now we're going to tap into what's the future look like. And by doing that, we're going to tap back into John Holland's Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards for the hearts, the Twin Flame Journey Tarot, and the Twin Flame Oracle cards. All right, so let's go ahead. What's possible future energies for this Twin Flame collective that I am channeling? What is the possible future energies in this 1111 portal and full moon energy, full moon in Taurus? Possible future energies. Possible future energies for the twin flame energy check-in. Future energies. So what's possible future energies? Okay, well, we got the hangman. I kind of feel like somebody is observing this connection, is what I feel. Somebody is observing this connection. And look, I'm seeing a rainbow again. So I kind of feel like this goes back to this card right here. They're observing the alignment that needs to happen within the masculine and feminine energies. All right. That's what I feel. They're gaining enlightenment over what was the hold up? What was the delay? All right. And now they're observing how to align um this connection. Number 9. So we have rest and reconsider. So again, they are in observation. They are resting and they are reconsidering how to get this connection into alignment. And if you look, they're being handed a knife on what it is they need to sever. So that's why they are observing things. They're just observing how to get this connection to come into alignment, and they're reconsidering something when it comes to this connection as well. So let's pull another one. Heal. Oh, check that out. The star card again. Okay. So what are they observing? How to heal this connection. Because I kind of feel like this connection is in separation. It's been in separation for a while, I feel. I kind of feel like that's what they are reconsidering, how to heal this connection and how to come into alignment. All right. Yeah. Soul searching, because I kind of feel like somebody is searching their soul for things that have kept them frozen, is what I feel. Yeah. How can we come back into union? Okay. I kind of feel like they are remembering things from back when you guys were together. And then they're like, well, okay, what happened? How did things get to where they are? Why is this connection so frozen? Okay. So I kind of feel like this connection, this collective that I am channeling is doing some soul searching, and they're figuring out on a soul level the things that need to be severed and how to align on a soul level to come back into union is what I feel. Yeah, missed opportunity. Somebody feels like they missed an opportunity to come back together. And that's why they're in this energy of being frozen and stuck in time, is what I feel. All right. So let's pull our final three cards. Pause. Yeah, things are on pause for a reason, because somebody needs to observe how to heal this connection. Yeah, so that they can be handed a key. Yep. The key to unlock things. Separation. See, they're on pause, they're in separation because things, somebody needs to conclude this separation, is what I feel. This couple is going to possibly conclude this connection that's been on pause and in separation, because somebody is observing how to heal and come into alignment within this connection. That's what I feel. All right. So, let's get some final messages from the romance angels and see what they say. And then we will close up this reading. All right. So, final messages, romance angels. What is the final messages for this connection? Heart to heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with one another. So, the romance angels are saying to be open and honest about how you feel about one another. Discuss your feelings. Don't hold things back no more. And I do believe the feminine was the one who wished they could have told you how they really felt. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. Yeah. And I see that the feminine already has the open mind. She knows that this person is her soulmate. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Yeah. So, the romance angels, I kind of feel that's more for the masculine energy. You know, they you're this person that you are watching this video for is the one. You've already met them and they are the one. So keep an open mind, because this person's going to be different from what you are used to. And whenever you guys do come back together to heal and align this partnership, be open and honest. Open your heart, be open to communication, be open to listening as well as communication, because it works both ways. You got to be a listener as well as a talker. All right. Alrighty, so those are your final messages, twin flames. Thank you for watching, and blessed be.